discreet, compact and actually quite posh. But at first sight it looks a bit like a regular A-Class, but it isn't. Hello and welcome to Mercedes AMG A35. You don't see it, but it is so fresh and lovely here. 40 degrees and I am melting. So let's hop in and see what this rocket is all about and get this air conditioning pumping. So Mercedes had the idea to manufacture a more polite version of the A45. The A35 is a brand new model. Now, more polite does not mean well behaved, because under the bonnet we've got a brand new heart, a brand new engine, 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine that produces glorious 306 horsepower. We also have 400 Newton meters of torque. And oh boy, as soon as I get into this car, it puts a huge smile on my face because the handling is just so good.
I left my heart in California.
Alright, and what about the cabin? It looks sporty than the regular A-Class and it feels sporty as soon as you actually sit down because of these seats. We've got a lovely AMG sports steering wheel, metal paddle shifters, they do feel good. We also have high-tech voice command. Hey Mercedes. And sometimes she also throws a wobbly because you have to really speak up. Hey Mercedes!
How can I help you?
About time. I'm hot.
It is 7:04 p.m.
And sometimes she's also stupid. I mean, you silly cow. Hey Mercedes! Let's give it a go.
What can I do for you?
I'm hot.
I'm setting the temperature to 21 degrees.
About time, but this is exactly like we have it in life. Sometimes you have to really speak up and you have to be patient when people take their time, exactly what this lady does. But overall, you know, the quality of the materials and the finishing is absolutely lovely. I actually like it. I like it a lot. So we're feeling fairly light today. Lots of punch. Oh, yes. 4-wheel drive, a 7-speed automatic transmission that is more or less precise, and we are achieving incredible figures because 0 to 100 is only 4.7 seconds. Now that is only half of a second slower than the A45, which has got 80 horsepower more. This sweet torpedo, oh it's good, it is very sweet, has got a maximum speed that is electronically limited to 250 kilometers an hour. That do give away that this is not a regular A-Class. Double exhaust pipes, those rims, and of course the spoiler. The model I have with me today is not as beefed up as you could have it. You could have even bigger wing, and you can of course have it in a bright color such as yellow, a combination I absolutely love because I'm all about class and understatement.
Me and you forever blind.
The suspension here is stiff, it is sporty. You'd certainly feel some bumps, especially when you are going at a slower pace. As you pick up a little bit of speed, a little bit of momentum, it does settle down, it does get much better, but then you get a bit of a tire noise, but still you can use this car easily as your daily driver. And we are talking about hot hatch, for Christ's sake. We are not talking about a limousine, are we?
Stay forever far.
We've got a predictive, very clever all-wheel drive system, which means that most of the times, most of your power is being sent to the front wheels to save on fuel. As simple as that. Now, speaking of fuel, I'm averaging 8 to 9 liters, and one can say my driving tends to be aggressive from time to time, so I consider this to be a very good result. Now, back to all-wheel drive system. Depending on your speed, depending on the input from your right foot, depending on the steering angle and of course road conditions, 50% of the power can be thrown to the rear wheels. So before you even slip, this car has got your back. You're sitting low, you've got such a good grip. Did I mention that? I think so, but because it's this good, I don't mind repeating myself. And handling in this car is just superb. It's a perfect car to have a little bit of fun. this beauty into Sport Plus. And let's floor it. Oh yeah. So the throttle response becomes much, much sharper, and so does the gear change. The gearbox is finally alive, but you can switch it to entirely manual, and this is when you're gonna get the best out of this car. The steering is just precise, it is so pointy, so direct, it gives you so much pleasure, honestly. And let's floor it again, because the sound, as you're upshifting, it's okay, but as you're downshifting, this is when the pleasure really begins, and it just never ends. Look at me, how happy I am. Who would have known A35 is going to give me so much joy? But it does. Oh, those crackles. Oh, I like it. This wouldn't be a video without talking about money, honey, would it? So the base price of the A35 is 59,000 Swiss francs, which is more or less an equivalent to the US dollar. The model I would meet today is rather nicely spec'd, and it is worth a whopping 74k. I do think Mercedes got carried away a tiny little bit, but it is still a hot hatch, a powerful hot hatch with high tech. In fact, I don't think there's anything on the market in terms of hot hatches. This lady keeps speaking to me. Hot hatches with such high tech, they do make your daily life so much better. You feel luxurious, you just feel good in this car. But it doesn't mean when you want to let it all out. Oh, you certainly can in this car, and it's gonna put a big smile on your face, I promise you. So do I like it? Of course I like it. I love this car. What's there not to like? Okay, the money bit perhaps a little bit, but let's not exaggerate. We're not that poor, says the peasant. Anyway, this brings me to the end of this video. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. You hear this? Oh, it's so good. I hope you have enjoyed it. A big thank you to Patrick and Roman from Mercedes-Benz Switzerland for lending me this car. As always, I look forward to your comments and your questions. I wish you a wonderful day, whatever that you're doing. I shall see you all very, very soon. Bye! Let's floor it!